I'm actually over here at a house in Manassas, and I'm getting ready to preview it. I thought I would just walk through it with you and show you what I look at when, like the rehab construction and things that I look for when I'm going through these houses. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my wonderful house in Manassas, 8410 Sunset Drive. So here it is. As you can see, it is a brick facade, which is in very, very good shape. I actually had JES Foundation come out and take a look at it. There's a lot of overgrowth, which can actually crack, the brick and facade. So you need to be very careful. But as you can see, it needs a new step. It needs to be finished up, pointed up. It's starting to fall apart. So you're going to have some concrete work to do out here, but driveway, everything else is beautiful. Very nice neighborhood. Big yard. Very nice. It's 0.3 acres, which is pretty big in Manassas. So we're going to go in and take a look. Lots and lots of spiders. This house has been vacant for 2 years. So as you walk in, you can see that there's a lot of paneling. The upper part is actual drywall. So I would actually come in here and pull this paneling off the bottom and put drywall to match and repaint everything. Has a gas, or not gas, it's a wood stove, fireplace, so it's actual wood. Needs a lot of paint. So I would be repainting this whole house. It needs all new windows, and Window World is really good. They will do it for about $220 a window. It does not have central HVAC, air conditioning, so as you can see, there is a window unit. You're going to have to go through and put a whole new system in. So let's just turn on the light. As you can see, it's got baseboard, that's oil heat. All of that needs to be taken out. And just for you novices out there, oil, when you have an oil heat like this, usually you have an underground tank. And in the contract, the Virginia jurisdictional contract, it will ask you if there is a known oil tank. You really need to know that. This is the kitchen. Needs a lot of updating. I would actually pop out this wall right here and make this kitchen into a huge eat-in kitchen, so that you would have one huge room with a kitchen and your dining room in the same area. So as we go through the house, as you can see, there is a lot of paneling on the walls. It needs to be drywall. To update it, wonderful wallpaper, but a little dated. So I would say take the wallpaper off, take that paneling out, and replace it with drywall. Now I will tell you, the bathroom floor, when I walked into it, it's actually very nice floor, in very good condition, but it's dated. So it needs to be replaced. I would get this whole bathroom and put all new tile, new sink, new toilet, new bathtub, maybe a shower unit. But I really like tile showers, so they sell a lot quicker, a little bit more design. And as you're coming through here, they loved wallpaper here, as you can see, and paneling. So lots of paneling, lots of drywall. All of that paneling would come off, and all of the wallpaper, and I would have all drywall painted beautifully. So as you're coming in, this is the master bedroom. It's not a large master, but it's big enough. And like I said, all the windows need to be replaced. As you're walking into the bathroom, you see more wallpaper. A shower unit. I would rip all of this out, even though I love that blue sink. You don't see those a lot anymore. I would replace it. Definitely replace it because it's dated. Pink shower. All of that would come out. Although it is in very good shape, I would still rip it out to get what I want for this house. So that is the master bath. So as I'm going through this house, I'm also looking up to see if I have any cracks, for maybe even leaks for roofs. If the roof is leaking, I know that it's going to need a new roof. And actually the owner of this one is a friend of mine. And he was telling me the roof was replaced about 6 years ago. So I don't think that there will be an issue. Basement. This is where I've had issues. More wallpaper and more spiders. So I would actually gut this whole basement. It is all paneling. And as you can see, there's no carpet. It was never really finished. Some old stuff in here that I would get rid of. Beautiful, beautiful pink walls. Looks like a barn. Down here we've had some issues with water coming in. JES out of Manassas has told me that they would put drains all the way around this house, and cost about $8,900, so you need to know that. Your water heater, which I know you can't see very well, but it's also in there with the oil tank, with the oil HVAC, which I would replace. Because people don't like oil anymore, although it's a really good heating source. A lot of times it's cheaper than propane and electric. I would still replace it, just because people don't like the smell of oil in their house. So this is Jamie from Trek Realty, just going through the house, showing what I would do and what I would not do. Anytime that you have like a brick fireplace, I would say don't paint. Maybe do a different kind of fireplace mantle. Maybe put some more brick on the bottom just to make it more stylish, but clean it up. It should be okay. But this is a very nice, sturdy house. Let me go outside and show you another thing that I would do buying this house. So, as you're driving up, most of these houses don't even have a carport. This one does. This has a 2-car carport attached to the house, which it would not cost a lot to enclose it and make it part of the house as a garage. It's a walk-in garage. I would probably pop out that window on the side of the house and make that a door that will lead into the kitchen, to the dining room kitchen area, so that you could come into your garage and unload your groceries right into the house. That would be about the only thing that I would do out here structurally, is do the garage and close it. But it needs a lot of yard work. Needs a lot. You really need these to look like a brand new house on the outside. Very clean. People like to have their properties clean. No weeds. None of this old timber. All of that would come out. I would plant all new flowers. Maybe keep some of these bushes that are established, but I would get rid of a lot of this stuff too. And with new windows and power washing that brick, it would look beautiful. There is a huge tree that I would actually keep. It's not touching the house. It's in very good shape. I would probably try and spray that ivy and get it off of there, because eventually it will kill a tree. But very, very nice. Very nice house. Construction cost, you're looking at probably $60,000 to $70,000. Enclosing the garage, another $5,000. So altogether about $75,000, at the most $80,000. To finish this house off. It would be absolutely gorgeous. This house will sell for around $330,000 when finished and beautiful. Hopefully you know that we have to buy it cheaper, a lot cheaper. You have to take your 30% off of the final ARV, which is 330 minus 30%, which comes down to about 210. Then you have to back out your construction cost. So at 210 minus 70, you're looking at 130, 140 for this house. This is what we have to buy this property at. So just another house. I've done over probably 600 at this point. So very easy. This is a very nice flip. It's in a beautiful area. People love to live here. Jamie Cook, Trek Realty.